Loneliness isn't just about being alone. It's about feeling unseen, unheard, and disconnected, even when surrounded by people. You might be scrolling through social media, watching others' lives unfold, yet feeling like no one truly understands you. But what if I told you that loneliness isn't your enemy? What if it's actually guiding you towards something deeper? Here are 7 powerful ways to heal loneliness, not by running from it, but by understanding and transforming it into something meaningful. First, shift from seeking to creating connection. Loneliness often comes from waiting for someone to check in, waiting for a text, waiting for an invitation. But what if instead of waiting, you created connection? Send the first message, invite someone for coffee, start a conversation with a stranger. When you take the initiative, you shift from feeling powerless to being the source of connection. Genuine relationships aren't found, they're built. Stop looking for people who fit your life and start being the kind of person who attracts the connections you desire. 2. Befriend solitude. Instead of fighting it, most people think the cure for loneliness is being around others. But that's not true. If you don't feel comfortable alone, being with people will only be a temporary distraction. Learn to sit with yourself without feeling the need to escape. Read, write, take long walks, enjoy a hobby, whatever makes you feel alive without needing an audience. The moment you stop fearing solitude, you'll notice something incredible. You no longer feel lonely, even when you're alone. 3. Replace consumption with creation. Loneliness often leads us to consume, scrolling endlessly, binge-watching shows, listening to music just to fill the silence. But the real healing comes when you create. Paint, write, sing, start a project, or express yourself in a way that brings your inner world to life. When you pour yourself into something, you no longer feel like you're waiting for life to happen. You become part of life itself. 4. Redefine. What being seen means many people feel lonely because they think no one truly sees or understands them. But here's the secret. You don't need the world to see you. You need to see yourself. Instead of waiting for validation, become your own witness. Celebrate your wins, acknowledge your struggles, and remind yourself that your experiences matter. When you deeply accept yourself, the right people will be drawn to you naturally. 5. Give the kindness you wish you had. One of the fastest ways to fill the void of loneliness is to be the connection someone else needs. Call a friend just to check in. Help a stranger without expecting anything back. Compliment someone. The irony of loneliness is that the more love you give, the more love finds you. When you make others feel valued, you create an environment where connection grows effortlessly. 6. Stop romanticizing. The perfect social life. Social media has created an illusion that everyone is out there living their best life while you're stuck feeling alone. But most of what you see is staged, edited, and exaggerated. Even the people with full social calendars feel lonely sometimes. Instead of chasing an idealized version of social life, focus on creating real, meaningful connections, even if it's just with 1 or 2 people. Depth matters more than numbers. 7. Turn loneliness into a pathway to purpose. Instead of seeing loneliness as a punishment, see it as a signal. What is it teaching you? Maybe it's telling you to change environments, to pursue a passion, to stop clinging to relationships that don't serve you. Loneliness can be painful, but it can also be a powerful teacher, guiding you toward who you're meant to be. Use this time to grow, to understand yourself better, and to shape a life where loneliness is no longer a curse, but a stepping stone. Loneliness isn't about the absence of people. It's about the absence of meaning. The more you connect with yourself, with purpose, and with the world in an intentional way, the less lonely you will feel. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect person to save you. Become the person who saves yourself. Would love to hear your thoughts. What's one thing that helped you overcome loneliness? Drop it in the comments.